Okay. All right. So we have the trees, the storms, the boat, the captain, all repeated images. Okay. Chorus. Go ahead.
My lord, if someone speaks in season, you should learn, and you also, for both sides, have you spoken.
At our age, taught reason by a man so young.
Taught nothing that is not just. If I am young, I do not need more time to study what is right.
So, what's right includes revering anarchists?
I never tell someone to revere the wicked.
Then she has not been taken by this disease.
Her fellow citizens and thieves deny it.
The city will tell me how I ought to rule it.
Do you hear how rash and young you sound?
Should I rule this land for myself or for others?
The city does not belong to one man.
Isn't the city thought to be her rulers?
You be a good monarch for a desert.
And that is a really savage. Thank you. I needed a word that you people use. Okay. So this is an argument.
Roasted.
And you kind of expect that this argument would I actually think that this argument should be between the chorus and Creon, but instead it's between he and his son, which shows us that Hymen is very,
He wants
Like,
to
strong
steal.
in his opinion.
Yeah, strong.
okay, strong-willed. What?
High-headed.
Okay. Do you think that this is a very, okay, imagine if we were seeing this acted out. Which one of these guys would be the yelling one?
Probably Creon.
Creon. Who would be calm and cool and collected? Hymen. So what can we infer about Hymen's character?
Like
He's
that
pretty
is
laid back.
calm.
He's able to handle, like,
Pressure.
yeah.
He
Okay.
He believes like it should be the people's decision, not.
Okay. Read lines 7, 40, and 41 to yourselves and tell me. I still haven't got the answer I'm looking for.
Read 40 and
He's
47.
saying, like,
40 and
saying that
He thinks he's
like
wise
young.
enough to make decisions.
Okay, he's a young man, but he seems very wise, mature. He's able to reason through things. Now, emotionally, what must be going on inside of him?
He's
Probably really
Probably
mad.
scared.
Scared. Why? What's he feeling?
his
Because
wife
his
wants to
dad
die.
could easily turn on him.
Okay,
His
his
dad's
future wife is about to be
Killed.
executed, and yet he is able to approach this whole situation with calm and reason and speak to his dad, who we kind of envision as this hothead, but he's able to speak to him very calmly and to keep it together. So he's showing that he's really wise beyond his years in this scene right here. Okay, he says to his dad, "Do you hear how rash and young you sound? You're accusing me of being too young to know, and look at the way you're acting." But instead of saying it all snotty and teenage-like, he says it very, professionally. Okay? Then he says, "Yes, you'd be a good monarch for a desert where there's no one to rule." Okay,
Or monarch.
Creon.
It seems he's an ally of the woman.
If you are a woman, I care only for you.
So Hymen wants to be sure that Creon understands whose side is he on.
Now he's with. Whoa.
He's on Creon's side.
But
He's
he-
just trying to get him to
Change his mind.
open his eyes to the other opinions that are out there. Okay, Creon.
Worst of all, men at odds with your own father.
Not when I see you at odds with justice.
Am I wrong to protect my own empire?
You don't protect it when you trample the honors of the gods.
Now, Hymen's true opinion seems to come out a little bit.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the argument, he wants Creon to think he's on his side, on Creon's side. Because if he presents himself that way, he has a better chance of Creon
Trying to understand.
trying to understand. But at this point in the argument, it seems that Creon will
Not change his mind.
not change his mind. He's not going to listen to reason. He's not going to consider the other side of the argument. And so Hymen is kind of backing away from that and going to
Starting
take
get annoyed. And like
yes,
saying what
frustrated. He's gonna go back to how he really feels. Okay, Creon.
Disgusting character to play the second to a woman.
I would rather yield to her than to evil.
In any case, this whole speech is for her.
And for you and me and the gods below.
You cannot marry her while alive.
Then she will die and die and destroy another.
So what does he say there?
You're gonna destroy me.
Say
if
that
you kill
again.
her.
He's gonna kill himself.
He's gonna kill himself if Antigone dies.
Oh.
Now, that might be a little
Over dramatic.
dramatic,
Yeah.
yes. But he tried to get his dad to listen to reason. His dad wouldn't listen. So now he's gonna put
Threatening and very.
the emotion in there. He's gonna take matters into his own hands. If he won't listen to reason, maybe I can threaten him with my own life. Okay?
Do you dare to threaten me so boldly?
What threat is it to speak my resolve to you?
You will regret teaching what you do not know.
Were you not my father, I would call you a fool.
You're the slave of a woman. Don't chatter at me.
Will you make arguments but hear no answer?
Really? Then know by Olympus that you shall not revile me with insults and rejoice. Bring the hated thing so that she may die at once, closed by the eyes of her bridegroom.
No, not in my sight. Never think this can happen. She will not die beside me, and you will never lay your eyes upon my face again. So rage with any of your friends who can bear it.
And he storms out. So Creon says, you bring her to me and I'm going to kill her right here in front of you and see how you like it. And Hymen says, no, you didn't. I'm leaving. And you're never going to see me again.
Ooh.
Okay?
Why doesn't Hymen just kill?
Because it's his dad.
Good
Also
question.
the ruler.
We're going
And
to come,
also the ruler.
when we finish this play, we're going to come back to some moments where different things could have happened, perhaps change the outcome. But for now, keep those questions kind of in the back of your mind. Okay, chorus.
My lord, the man has gone quick with anger. His mind at the age bears pain mightily.
Let him go and think superhuman thoughts, but you will not save these girls from their doom.
Do you intend to kill both of them?
You're right, not the one who didn't touch him.
How do you intend to kill the other?
I shall take her to a place completely devoid of human life and hide her, living in a rocky cavern. I'll put in with her as much food as will ward off a curse, so that our city will escape all pollution. There she can pray to Hades, the only god she worships, and perhaps she will find a way not to die, or learn, though too late for her, that it is excessive work to love her dead.
So what is his plan for killing Antigone?
He's gonna kill her, but
He's just
then
gonna-
He's gonna kill Antigone, but then
He's gonna give her enough
Take-
food to survive on her own, but really hope that she just dies.
Okay. So if we look over in the side note, it says, if Antigone starves to death, she will not technically have been murdered. And so the city of Thebes will not be punished for her improper burial. So is Creon going to kill her?
No, but yes.
When we think of a leader like executing someone, what do we think they're going to do?
Hanging.
Hang.
So,
Shoot, stone, stab, like something like where they're actually going to inflict a mortal
so is he
wound
going
on
to,
her.
like,
He's not going to do
tell her
that.
not to come back?
He's going to take her out in a cave, give her some food and water, and say, good luck living, and then seal her inside the cave.
Oh, so he's gonna close the gate.
You just
But
starve her
he's,
to death.
he's not
Yes.
technically banishing her either, so if
Yes.
she were to get out, she could come
He's
back.
imprisoning her with little food and water so that eventually she will
Starve.
die by starvation, which P.S. is an absolutely
The worst way.
horrible way to die.
Ask Kyle.
Slow, painful suffering. Okay? All right, so now notice how it never says that Creon leaves the stage. So in these moments where the chorus is speaking to the audience, Creon is kind of like, I envision him over like sulking, you know, kind of off on the sides of the stage, but still present while the chorus speaks directly to the audience. And this is Ode 3 if your book does not have it. Go ahead.
Love unconquered in battle. Love who attacks well. Who sleeps on a young girl's soft cheek and wanders beyond the sea in the wilderness. There is no escape from you for immortals or men who live but for a day. He who has you is man.
Okay, so we got to think about the odes as a whole, because the odes could be like a poem all by themselves. So the first ode talked about how man is so powerful, he could train the sea and the earth.
The only thing he could.
The only thing he can't do is defeat death. He has invented language and government, but he cannot escape death. The second one is about the fury of the gods and how it is difficult to escape the vengeance of the gods. The third one is about what?
Love.
Love. And it says, he who has you is mad. What does that mean? Mad as in crazy, not mad as in anger. But that love will literally drive a person insane. Okay, here are some of the ways that love can do that, chorus.
You guide even just men's minds toward injustice to their destruction. You have even shaken up this
Strife.
through her glances, clear desire of the bride in victorious. Love the
Coadjutor.
in the great laws of old, for Aphrodite, the irresistible goddess, is laughing.
Okay, so some of the ways that love has driven a man crazy is by what?
Guiding men's minds toward injustice.
Okay, so making them think irrationally, leading them to their own destruction. In fact, love is at the root of this whole play. Antigone's love for
Her brother.
Polynices. Creon's love for his
son and his
People.
city. Hymen's love for Antigone. The whole thing is fueled by love. Okay, you have 7 minutes left. You can work on the study guide. Can I see this?
Yeah.
You can go through question
53, I think.
53, yeah. Through question 53.